What's going on, everybody? This is Interaction Within the Ecosystem, Investigation 2.5 and 2.6. So we start off with 2.5. It's not even necessary to actually look at the book material, the course material, as I pretty much just copy and pasted those items in there. So what we're doing is we're looking at this interaction between the leaves and the ants. And our kind of first two questions are: describe what you think the ants are doing, and describe whether or not you think this is a symbiotic relationship. So as we look at the ants, we can see the ants are carrying these kind of like leaves, and they're carrying them somewhere. And they're just using the leaves once. So symbiotic relationships are more of a relationship where there's an ongoing transfer between some type of like energy, or they're using each other to where one benefits or one is harmed, but it's ongoing. It's a long-term thing. As far as these ants and the leaves, they're just using the actual leaves like in a single instance, and it's not ongoing. So this would not be considered a ecosystem. Again, the ants are carrying the leaves somewhere, and this is not because it only happens once. In this photo, we see some sort of bird, and it is getting a fish, and describe which organism is benefiting, which is not. Obviously, we see the bird benefiting because it's getting food, and the fish is not benefiting because it is becoming food. And explaining why this is or is not a relationship, a symbiotic relationship, it is not because the transfer between energy between the fish and the bird only happens once when the fish consumes or is consumed by the bird. So we look at other types of relationships that exist in the ecosystem. And the three, maybe four other types of relationships that exist in the ecosystem are going to be a predator-prey relationship. And with that predator-prey relationship, basically the predators, they go and get food. So in the example that we see here, this is more of a predator-prey relationship. What's important about the predator-prey relationship is highlighted in this darker yellow. When there's like weaker members or members that have some sort of mutation that do not give that species an advantage, those organisms are eliminated from the population. And what that does is it frees up more resources such as food, shelter for the stronger individuals that are more fit for that environment. And so this is kind of a little bit where that Darwinism is, where the species and organisms best suited for the environment will thrive, whereas those that are not fitted for the environment will not survive. They will perish. Another one is the competitive relationship. And a competitive relationship, I think I skipped a little question here. So that was the blue question. A competitive relationship, two examples of that are going to be just like right here in the green and the pink. One example is trees competing for sunlight. And another example with mammals is wolves competing with ravens for food. And if we kind of go back up here, scroll up a little bit, sorry, I kind of going out of order. Two examples of cooperative relationships are going to be highlighted up here, where the elephants cooperate to raise the young, and squirrel monkeys cooperate together in living in groups, and they cooperate by hunting together. I took an extra second just to scroll, so on the video you could see those answers, have an extra opportunity to write those down. And again, sorry for going out of order. The application is, why are these relationships not symbiotic? It's because they're one-time exchanges in energy or food. They're not ongoing. In a parasitic relationship, the parasite is continuously taking blood from the host, or a tapeworm is continuously absorbing food from the host. In a commensalism relationship, the organism that doesn't benefit is continuously benefiting the other organism, and in the beneficial, the mutualism one, that is where the two species have an ongoing relationship where they both benefit. Get this completed and turned in. Have a good day.